So the workout actually starts long before your first actual push-up. The prerequisites, like I said, is what takes place. You need to take these notes, so everything you see over the screen right here, you're gonna have to document all those stuff from what in the world? From weight to height. Now look, we want to look at the BMI, we want to look at those general stuff, so collecting all that baseline data is essential. So in the next part of the video, I will be showing you how to actually consolidate these things. So like I said, from weight, height, take the measurements, take your body fat percentage, and then also it is very important to take into account what your eating habits look like. So I will put a document below, look for the link. I'll put like eating habit tracking document, whatever, and go ahead and download, and you can utilize that to actually check and see what my eating habits look like. And I have to let you know that you need to be completely honest. So don't like, oh, I'm only gonna put the healthy stuff that I eat and the Oreos and the donuts and all the unhealthy stuff, I'm not gonna write it down. No, you need to take an accurate look at what your current eating habit looks like. That way you know what you can change. So before you even go and park, gym, whatever, you need to know exactly what you're going to be doing. So you're not going to go into your workout area until you have something set out. So you need to have a structure. Do you need supplements? Do you need, that's the prerequisites we're going to be talking about right now. So first, to answer your question, do you need supplements? Yes and no, it depends. Obviously you have to know exactly what your goal is. You need to know, number one, are you deficient in something? So obviously that would take more of an extent going to get lab tests and all that stuff. If you don't have time for that, just off the bat, take your time, just stick with eating high nutrient density foods, and like I said, do your due diligence, make sure you know, okay, do I actually need supplements? Supplements are not inherently bad. I say that in all my videos, they are not inherently bad. They're not bad in general. It's really just knowing what brand you're getting, what it consists of. Those are the important things, because once again, a supplement means to supplement in something that you're not getting from your diet, so it might be essential.
3, 2, 1, go.
So me personally, will I be using supplements in my get back journey? No, I will not be. I will continue to be doing what I've been doing, which is just eating healthy. I'm not counting calories or proportioning macros or anything, just really eating the way I've been eating. Keep eating my daily servings of veggies. I haven't been eating as much veggies as before, but I will get back to that, and my servings of fruits as well. And like I said, just having a overall balanced diet, making sure, obviously I'm not going to be eating a ton of carbohydrates. I do want to get back to like my lean big cell, so the protein, I'll keep the protein intake pretty much what it's been at, you know, relatively high, and I just know how my food should look, so I don't like count anything or whatever. But obviously I would always recommend, if you do want to know exactly how much you should be eating, you should count your calories, proportion your macros, just so you know for yourself specifically. Now the goal of when you're beginning is structural balance. So above all, we want to make sure we're hitting all body parts. That's why I said number one, or not all body parts, but just making sure that you're going through every plane of motion. So I talked about that in a ton of different videos. Not going to go into the detail about that. You could go watch my beginner series where I'm showing step by step everything. But like I said, I'm just going to be showing y'all how I go about my journey. But like I said, the thing that we will be focusing on is structural balance, making sure we're hitting every plane of motion. And I'm not doing any crazy volume or anything. Yesterday I did record. I did like 10 pull-ups for 2 or 3 sets, and the goal is just to build the frequency again. So get in more days. I'm kind of sore even from the little bit that I did, so that does say a lot in and of itself right there. All right, so now that we know exactly what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually do it. So typically I would tell you, I already did my warm up and just start working out, but I'm actually gonna do the warm up today. I'm gonna show y'all exactly how it goes down. If you can't jump rope, use do the jumping jacks. Like I said, I have all the beginner stuff. I'm gonna stop referring to it. I'm just letting you know right now, go to my beginner calisthenics series. I have it in a playlist. It has like green text over it. You'll see it. So I'm not going to be referring back to those videos. If you want to know exactly what I'm talking about, go ahead and check those out. I show modifications for everything. I'm doing my personal get back journey. Like I said, you can take ideas from this, see what protocols and principles to take from it to incorporate into your own journey. All right, so for the warm-up, I'm gonna do 100 jumps, normal, nothing crazy. I'm gonna do that 5 times just to get the body warmed up. That's a general warm-up, and I'll do some more specific stuff. But my general warm-up, increase the temperature. Always say that, the internal temperature. Break into a little sweat. It's pretty warm out here. I think about 80-something degrees, so it shouldn't take too long. I'm actually pretty much warmed up already. Set number 3, I think I'm pretty warm. I'm gonna do now my specific warm-up. I'm gonna start with pull-ups, and if you can't do pull-ups, we know the modifications perform either with bands or utilize doing inverted rows. So like I said, the goal is structural balance. All we're doing is making sure we're hitting every range of motion, every plane of motion. I don't have really an area to do inverted rows, so I'm just gonna stick to doing the the pull-ups. Yeah, so follow along. You're going to see everything here over the screen, all the amount of the amount of reps and sets, and of course, like I said, modification for your specific level. I'm doing exactly what I'm doing to get back to my level. So clearly, I am a bit more advanced than a beginner, so I'm going to be doing still some more advanced stuff, but not at the level of intensity. I'm doing only body weight, not a weighted vest or anything. So yeah, probably like the most difficult thing to do for a beginner would, well, I wouldn't say it depends on your level. So just be aware and make a note of the things you can't do. And if you need a question answered, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below.
that side. You know what that Venezuelan, when they're like that's why they say Venezuela scheme. Yes. No, before you came. Right. It was metal houses, right? Exactly. It was metal houses they built. So they rebuild, people rebuild their homes. So is they no. To left of it. But when you come up from Sadu and by the hardware store, Best Buy hardware store. When you pass the gas station, before you make the first right turn, you remember some houses on the left hand side when they used to plant rice? That's where the Venezuela scheme. So that's this scheme our sister lives. On that side, they see one side. So they rebuild all in homes. You know who live over there also? Bishop. Yeah. And my new friend, I live next door.
So the goal here is take everything as slow and controlled as possible. Control the breathing. I'm not going for high numbers. I'm just reacquainting my body with this type of pressure. So it ain't an ego thing. You're not going for as many reps. You're taking your time, going through each repetition, one by one, slow and controlled, mind-muscle connection.
Go back a bit. Go back. Long before, since election, they said they win. How long? When? Yeah, I'm finished. Sunday morning was
So that right there is a complete set. I'm probably gonna do it. I'm feeling I could do it 2 more times. Slow and controlled. Frequency over intensity as you're beginning. You want to be able to work out tomorrow if possible. You don't want to be completely sore, so I might just do one more set, maybe not two. The name of the game is frequency as we're getting back. Neuromuscular connections, that's what we're trying to restore. I'm out of breath. Okay, and as far as the rest period, how long should you rest in between doing each exercise? Just as you saw, I didn't really take a rest. I just kept going almost in circuit fashion. When you finish everything, then you could kind of take about 2 minutes. You probably don't need that, but about 2 minutes, 1:30 to 2 minutes, and then get right back into it. If you still can't do it in that time, which you should be able to do it, otherwise you're doing too hard of variations, and you should draw back either on the repetitions, the variations. So if you're dying on the pull-ups, go ahead and get down and do inverted rows. You should be able to do every set to completion. So you shouldn't have to take a rest in between. If you're taking a rest, if you break during the set, lower the repetitions or change the variation. As you're getting back, you're not trying to go for intensity overload. You're just going for frequency, doing volume, minimal resistance. I actually feel like I weigh what I weigh. Actually, I'm gonna weigh I didn't weigh myself. Yeah, I was supposed to do that before. But when you watch the video, you're gonna see it before. So it's gonna not make sense what I'm saying right now. Editing. So, like I mentioned, you want to make sure you collect baseline data. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hop on this scale, see what my weight is currently before I get back into this thing. I think I might have to balance it on the floor, because that is definitely nowhere near accurate. All right, I think it's working now. Let's give it a try, hopefully. Stand right on the... All right, well, not too bad for not working out consistently for quite some time now. So the weight, as you saw, 194.8 was it? That's what we're gonna put down for my current weight prior to beginning.